Hello everyone, Kaiserpunga here. Friday is finally here. So, I did not stream yesterday, I streamed on Wednesday, and I was playing some Road 2, which is a hack ROM of Mega Man 2 where you play as Roll, basically. So I'm very close to the end. This is the boss, Endurance, before one, Dr. Wily's machine, and then Dr. Wily, which is the final boss. Anyway, I'm playing on normal, so after this I'll try playing on difficult. If I manage to beat it, that is. So how's everyone? It's a it's a gray and rainy day here in Lisbon, I'm afraid. It's been like that this week. But it's cool that it's less hot right now lately because I mean summer is long gone, let's face it. So how's everyone? Not too many exciting news today from what I've seen. I mean Super Mario Bros. 3 turned 37 yesterday or or was it on Wednesday? I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, it came out in 1919 internationally, but it came out originally in Japan in 1988, so... The boss endurance is easy, honestly, because you already know... I mean, Mega Man 2 is the game I'm the most familiar with. I know everyone's weakness. Time Stopper to drain only half health. So, today I had some interesting dream, to say the least. I mean, I dreamed someone punched me in the face. I mean, there was more than that, but... Fuck. Phew, I thought I was gonna die against Quickman. Someone punched me in the face 3 times in these streams I had. I'm not gonna tell you the whole story behind my dreams tonight because it's kind of personal, but yeah. Although getting punched in the face in the dream is not so bad compared to, I mean, I've been shot in the dream before. Some girl with glasses shot me in one of my dreams before. I don't know why that happened. Right, Metal Man who's weak to his own weapon. Look at this shit. So what are plans for the weekend? Okay, Dr. Wily. Okay, I couldn't beat him because I couldn't remember which... I couldn't beat him because I kept getting hit by the orbs. But I didn't remember that Crashman's bombs can destroy him. Also, I cannot touch him or else I'll die automatically. One hit death. But yeah, the Crashman bombs annihilate him. I did not remember that. Yes, finally. It's kind of embarrassing how I did not remember that detail. Okay, now it's time for the final battle. Against Dr. Wily. I like how ominous it feels because there's no stage music. Like seriously. No, this is not something from the hack ROM. No, there is no stage music at all. You gotta dodge those, whatever the fuck those are. What's that? Blood? Fire? Lava? But seriously, they take a lot of... They give... Seriously, they give a lot of damage. And I have no E-Tanks whatsoever. Since, well, I got a couple of game overs, and once you get a game over, the E-Tanks are gone. So wish me luck against Dr. Wily. Although it's not that hard, but it's been years since I last fought him, so I'm a bit rusty. Perhaps I'll need to go through a continue or two. And you can only beat him with Bubble Man's weapon. Now, Dr. Wily turns into a fucking alien for some reason, although it's not really him, he's actually controlling him. But I don't know why he turns. But I don't know why the alien still. I guess to make him look more menacing, and because it was just an old man in the coat, he wouldn't be that menacing. It's kind of like Andros in Star Fox, who turns himself into a giant fucking head, you know. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, I really gotta watch my health bar more carefully. So today I got a bit of well, not a jump scare, but for a moment I thought that my phone charger was dead. Like I plugged it in, but it took me like 2 minutes to begin charging. I guess it was just slow, but perhaps I should get a new charger sometime soon. I believe this is a charger that came with my phone, which I bought last year or so. But yeah, chargers sometimes die out of a sudden. It's weird, frustrating. Fuck. I gotta avoid getting hit by those. They take a lot more damage than you'd expect. They're not regular Mega Man busters. They're hits, no. I think it's kind of cool how Roll replaces Mega Man in this hack ROM, or ROM hack, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean. Oh, look at this shit. If only I had E-Tanks, man. If I take one more hit, I'm dead. Yes! I beat Dr. Wily. Yep, he's controlling that. I think it's an illusion or something. Hello, Andy Williams. No, Wendy Williams. I don't. No, look, Andy Williams. I don't care. I don't. Not interested in commissions. Okay, please. No one come here promoting selling their stuff. I'm not interested. Okay. Anyway, I like how Dr. Wily just goes on the floor and he's like he's begging for mercy or some shit. You know, Mega Man 2 ending is actually pretty wholesome. You see the seasons change and all. I mean, this is like when you remember that you're playing a Japanese video game. You know, Japan promotes itself very well worldwide. No. Look, Andy, I'm not interested in any commissions, okay? If you want to stick around and watch my stream, and then fine, but don't try to sell me something. I'm not interested, okay? It's like in Mega Man 2 or Mega Man or Roll, once they beat Dr. Wily, everything gets more peaceful. There's the Mega Buster there. Looks like they're based near the mountains. Although I suppose Japan is quite mountainous since there are a bunch of islands. And yes, this was Mega Man 2. Now, next we'll try the hardest difficulty level, because I was playing on normal. You know, I will not fast forward through the credits because Mega Man 2's music is glorious, and everyone deserves to listen to it. And if you don't like Mega Man 2 music, then I don't know what to say. You must have terrible tasty music, honestly. Because objectively speaking, Mega Man 2 has one of the greatest OSTs of any video game in history. Like, seriously, man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Character design. But yeah, Mega Man 2 is a masterpiece. Which I think goes without saying, but hey. Thank you for playing. You're welcome, because I will, and I'll keep on playing Mega Man 2 until the rest of my life. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Top 3, I'd say. Okay, now let's go difficult. Let's see if I can beat it on difficult. I don't promise anything, because Mega Man 2 is a challenging game on normal, and on the highest difficulty level, it's hard. You gotta be more careful about your health, because the enemies do more damage. Like seriously, a few hits and you're pretty much dead. Your Rover Masters are also more resilient. There goes the Zeus robot, that's what I call him, I don't know what his official name is. But hey, it was a lightning bolt, so and he flies in the cloud, so he's Zeus. Or Zeus, or whatever you say it in English. In Portuguese, it's Zeus. Fuck. Yeah, I mistimed the jump. Oh, why are the right drills not coming off? Oh, it is. Maybe it's a glitch or something. I don't know. But I think sometimes it happens in the Mega Man 2 game. Okay. Yeah, not gonna risk that. Just gotta edge it. This is the hardest part in the stage. See? Let's see if I can do it this time. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, this part of the Airman stage is my least favorite. Because otherwise the stage is actually rather not that hard. Fuck. No, I will not add you. Again, I'm not interested in buying anything, so I suggest you leave, honestly, at this point. There you go, you're now blocked. I told you, stop trying to sell me stuff. But you didn't listen, so I had to block you. Finally. I took a hit from that lightning bolt, thunder, whatever. I took a hit from the bolt today. Wait, he's gone? Wow, the game glitched, so might as well... Oh, fucking hell. Game over already. Well, that's embarrassing. Fortunately, in this ROM hack, there are unlimited continues, so... But yes, jumping on platforms in the sky, where you can time a jump and free fall down to your death, is something I hate in games, really. More than I hate water levels, to be fair. Alright, this time I made it. Finally. Can't believe I had to go through a continue for this shit. Oh, the fucking bird cheating eggs. That egg, those are his own, these are his own offspring. Her own offspring, so basically he's raising a bunch of kamikaze birds. Oh, there's a fat guy with the fan. That was close. I hate this glitch, it makes him look like he takes a billion hits. Yes, health, please. Okay, let's see if I can take on Airman in the difficult level, so... Watch the health. Man, dodging those fucking tornadoes is such a pain in the ass. Yes! Alright, I did it. Good, I did it. Speed up, speed up. Flashman. Let's go back to the discotheque. After all, it is Friday. It's 7 PM precisely here in Portugal at the moment. Friday night, although I can't remember the last time I went down on a Friday night. It must have been nearly a decade ago at this point. Yeah. Honestly, going out to party and such, it's fun the first few times when you're young, but then it all just becomes the same and rather redundant, so... I can't... I mean, it was fun, but I can't say I miss those days, honestly. I miss being younger, but do I miss partying and getting drunk on Fridays or Saturday nights? No, I don't, honestly. Especially because the people I used to hang out with at the time, I no longer hang out with them. I mean, we have some of each other on social media, but that's it. We don't really interact much. It's strange, but people just grow apart as they get older. Such is life, I guess. Honestly, I feel like most friendships in real life are just circumstantial or depends on the or situational. I mean, most people don't keep their friends from their childhood and their teenage years. They're just forced to hang out with them in school when they're young, so they have no other choice but to try and coexist with them. And then people graduate high school and go to university, and and everyone meets other people, and they start growing apart, with some exceptions. Plus, life gets in the way, especially whereas people work and some even get married and have kids. They don't have any time for that anymore. Plus, people can change a lot. Sometimes for the best, sometimes for the worse, or sometimes they just change in a way that you no longer have anything in common with them. Like, okay, a lot of the people I used to hang out when I was younger, when I was a kid, teenager, I probably wouldn't hang out with them nowadays because people change a lot. Like a lot of my friends from back then, a lot of them also liked wrestling, anime like me, but but some of them probably no longer like those things, so I have nothing to talk to them about. Fucking hell, I'm gonna die from Flashman. I died to fucking Flashman, the easiest boss in the game. Guess I should have used the E-Tank, but using an E-Tank to beat Flashman? Oh, come on, now that's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, look at you giving me the thumbs up, Flashman. Fuck you. Sure, that was close. That was close. I'm gonna speed up this part because it's so slow. Here comes Quickman. You know, yesterday I was discussing Pokemon, which region in Pokemon, which Pokemon region had the weakest Pokédex, and most people would agree that it's Sinnoh from Gen 4, Diamond Pearl. Honestly, Diamond and Pearl, but looking back, they were kind of weak games, really. Platinum was better because it was a bit more fast-paced, but the Pokédex in the Gen 4 is so bare bones. I mean, unless you pick Chimchar as your starter, you have no fire Pokemon basically until the Elite Four, until the post game. I mean, unless you catch a Ponyta Rapidash, or maybe a Houndoom, which is available in Platinum, then yeah. Plus, in Platinum, pretty much everyone has the same party. Ever noticed that? Everyone like has the same team in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It's ridiculous. Johto also did not have that good of a Pokédex. I mean, most of the Johto Pokemon were kind of lame, and the good ones are locked either to the post game or to Kanto. I don't know where the logic in that is, but thing is, you still have the Kanto Pokemon to carry you through, so it only makes it the second weakest region in terms of Pokédex. Some say that Kalos region from the XY games, the Gen 6, also has a weak dex because they only introduced 60 Pokemon. and also because of all the Mega Evolutions it had, but I disagree with that, even though Gen 6 is my least favorite Pokemon generation of all time. XY games actually have pretty strong Pokédexes. They have all the Pokemon from Gen 1 to 6. So even if the region exclusive, the region Pokemon are not that great overall, the national dex is pretty large. And then also it also transitions to the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remakes of Gen 3. So yeah, in XY everyone had different teams. You had lots of different Pokemon to choose from in each route. I'd say that's the... I'd say... Oh, shit. No, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, Gen 6... Gen 6 have the most boring plot and are the most boring plot to in any Pokemon game, and also the worst rivals and the lamest villains, and Gen 6 also are the easiest Pokemon games I've ever played. Like, okay, Kalos looks like a nice region, and the Pokédex is great, but other than that, yeah. Fuck. Otherwise, I think Gen 6 was when Pokemon began losing some quality. I'm not saying it jumped to shark, but I feel like the Pokemon series did not transition that well to 3D. Really, the first 5 gens are the best ones overall. Even though they all have their own flaws, but anyway, the best 3D Pokemon games are from Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I haven't played Sword and Shield, by the way. Strange. I mean, yesterday, no, on Wednesday, I got past the beams so easily. So why can't I get past them now? There's no way they're faster on the difficult level. When it comes to Pokemon, I think the first 4 gens had the best starters by far. Game over, I think. No, not yet. Yeah, the first 4 gens have the best starters, I'd say. Okay, in Gen 1 you have Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, which are all legendary. Although this might be this isn't a popular opinion, I know, but well, not Charmander, but Charizard is my least favorite of the last evolution of Gen 1, the starters, really. Because he turns into a fire flying type, and that adds a couple more weaknesses to it, like electricity. I mean, I cannot go against Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, or Venusaur because it was my first starter, and Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Blastoise is a fucking tank. And no, I don't count Pikachu. He was only a starter on Yellow, so I don't count him as a starter. On Gen 2, the Totodile and Sinnoh are both cool, especially Totodile, although Chikorita is by far the worst starter of the first 4 gens. On Gen 3, all starters are cool. Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. On Gen 4, all starters are pretty awesome as well. Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. Fuck. Now, even though I love Gen 5 games, the black and white games, I admit that's when the design of Pokemon starters began declining. I mean, other than also what... okay, Snivy looks fine, I guess, although Tepig not so much, although Emboar is a cool Pokemon. On Gen 6, Froakie was by far the best one. Package the only starter I like. Gen 7, okay. Gen 7, I like Gleaton, although his final evolution in Incineroar being bipedal, I don't like that. I skipped Sword and Shield, but boy, do these starters look terrible. Gen 9, Sprigatito and Fuecoco are cute. And Quaxley, I think that's his name, is also alright. But yeah, the first 4 gens had the best starters by far, except for Chikorita. And Pikachu, fuck him. Yeah, Pikachu was garbage, you could not even evolve him. Fortunately, you'd get all starters, so You just need to keep Pikachu happy to get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander too. The game went apeshit a bit. The sound. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, you just stop Pikachu because you couldn't really evolve to a shoe. They wanted to make it just like in the end. Pikachu, honestly, Pikachu might be a solid mascot, but he's not good on, really. He's not a good Pokemon, and Raichu is quite underrated. Justice for Raichu. But seriously, fuck Pikachu. He's not fun to play as in the games. I never met anyone who liked having a Pikachu on their Pokemon team to beat the game. I have no idea about competitive play because I don't play Pokemon competitively, but I doubt Pikachu is anywhere near being one of the top mons. I'm having so much trouble here because I can get past the beams on normal difficulty, but the hard difficulty level somehow I can't. Oh no, I can. I guess it's all a matter of timing. Yeah, I strayed a bit too much to the left. So yeah. Okay, now it doesn't work, it's weird. Anyway, I'm really glad Friday is here, Friday evening. I mean, weekend starts in late afternoon. Weekend starts in the Friday afternoon, late afternoon, close to the evening to me. That's when the weekend starts, so it already started for me. Friday truly is the best day of the week. You know, this might sound odd, but when I was in the 11th and 12th grade, I actually did like going to school. It was the first time in my life I actually liked going to school. And while I still like the weekends, mind you, because I didn't like having classes because some were boring, the fact is I actually did enjoy going to school in those 2 years for some odd reason. Because I was having good times with a few classmates at the time, although looking back, I don't know why I ever hang out with those people. And I have no idea what they're up to these days. Yeah, being a teenager kinda sucks because everyone is so fake and trying to fit in. I never understood people who keep high school friends. I mean, most of them are just petty and shallow, really. Finally. Now let's see if I can beat Quickman, and yes, I'll use a E-Tank against him like I usually do. Even on normal, I use a E-Tank at times. Did I say Wii Tank as in the Nintendo Wii? No, I mean E-Tanks. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, go fuck yourself, game. E-Tank time. Okay, done. I already cleared 3 stages on the hard difficulty level in Mega Man 2. Not bad. Or World Champ 2. I mean, this is Mega Man 2, but just with Roll instead, in some updated sprites for the weapons and such. And some cosmetic changes, really. It's the same game in terms of gameplay. Oh, and you had Infinite Continues too. But it's the same game, essentially. It's not one of those ROM hacks that changes the game entirely. That makes the base game almost unrecognizable. But I have to play some of those sometime, and we'll definitely stream them. Especially Pokemon ones. There's a ton of Pokemon ROM hacks. Lots of them are pretty good, I've heard. The whole flickering on the screen is normal in NES games when there's a lot of stuff on the screen for some reason, yeah. It's a glitch it's a well-known glitch of the NES. It has to do with the lack of memory RAM, I guess. The system doesn't have a lot of memory. Probably has something to do with that, yeah. And I have 1 life left, okay. But again, it didn't continue, so it's not that big of a deal. These guys are like circus acts or something. Which is odd because it's not like Metal Man is clownish. So I don't know why they're doing it this stage, but for some reason they were a lot more intimidating when I was a kid. It's not how video games that you grew up with are at the same time much harder when you're a kid, but also much easier as well. It's weird. Like, you know F-Zero GX, which is hard as shit with its story mode? There's no way, I mean, as a kid, somehow after trying each chapter literally hundreds of times, I managed to beat the story mode, only on easy, although I beat the Red Canyon one on normal, I think. But as an adult, there's no way I could go past that. I mean, probably because of lack of time and patience. I mean, as a kid, you basically only get a few games per year. You get on your birthday, on Christmas, and then maybe if you're lucky, you get another game randomly. I don't know, throughout the year. So you basically have only a few games you get per year, and you have no choice but to play them constantly. Oh, I forgot that this guy loses his body or some shit. He scans on the hardest difficulty level. Takes 2 hits to kill him. Okay, the boomerang. Oh, hello, Matt Fox McLeod. McLeod, but don't mind if I pronounce it McLeod. Welcome to the chat. Well, yes, of course it looks like, because this is a ROM hack of Mega Man 2, but instead of Mega Man, you play as Roll, which is a female friend of Mega Man, and daughter Light built her to do domestic chores, which I suppose it's a little sexist, but it's the 80s. But here in this game, she's replacing Mega Man in his ROM hack, and she's kicking ass, as you can see. So yeah, it's Mega Man 2, but with Roll. Anyway, welcome aboard, buddy. Alright. 4th Robot Master cleared. We're halfway through the Robot Masters now. Anyway, Matt Fox McLeod, I guess your username is a play on Fox McCloud from Star Fox? You're a fan of Star Fox? I am as well. Bubble Man. You know, I cannot stress enough how beautiful the waterfall is in this stage. I mean, these are like NES graphics at their best, I'd say. Well, maybe not at their best, but I mean, this is a 1988 game, and they made NES games until 1993, at least officially. I'm not counting homebrews or anything like that, but... Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see, just a coincidence then. Yeah, foxes are cool, yeah. McLeod, okay. Ah, okay. I didn't know I didn't know... Okay, I didn't know McLeod was a... Okay, I'm not familiar with that surname, because I'm not from an English-speaking country, so I don't know a lot of surnames. I honestly thought... My bad, buddy. Oh, Scottish, yeah. Yeah, of course it has Mac. I mean... I always thought that Mac was Scottish, while, oh, as in O'Neill was Irish, but then you have Conor McGregor, who's Irish. So I'm not sure. But I think Mac and O are from Celtic languages, maybe Irish Gaelic and Scots, I don't know. Yeah, meaning son of. Same for Irish and O'Neill, O'Reilly, etc. No, I haven't been to Scotland, but I've been to Ireland 20 years ago. Nice country. But I haven't been to Scotland, sadly. But I'd like to. In the UK, I've only been to London, in fact. Which is not probably the best representation of the United Kingdom, let alone of places like Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. So where in Scotland are you from, buddy? Oh, I love Skye, yeah. Yeah, people tend to forget. I tend to forget that the United Kingdom has a lot of small islands like the Isle of Man and such. The Black Island, or no, Black Country, I think. And the Isle of Man, which has hilarious parking photos. The Channel Islands, I think, they're also part of the UK, right? Or are they not? So, are you into football, Matt Fox? Football. Ah, okay. Are you... I see. Well, football is the only sport I like. Really. What about a fake sport like pro wrestling? Are you into that? Ah, okay. So anyway, you're a fan of old video games, I guess. Do you stream as well? Oh, nice. What kind of games do you stream? Normal Man is easy even on the hardest difficulty level. Oh, Dying Light the Beast. Okay, I actually don't know Dying Light the Beast, but Hades. I've heard of the Hades series. Subnautica doesn't ring a bell. Hitman. Hitman who looks fucking high. On the PAL version, the music in Mega Man 2 is a bit slower paced, and the Hitman stage just sounds like he's high on weed. Which one? Subnautica? Oh yeah, underwater exploration, base building survival game, I see. What is it like a multiplayer or single player? Ah, okay. Well, that's good because I'm not a huge fan of multiplayer, honestly. I mean, co-op is fine. I mean, the only games I play against other people are Street Fighter games, really. Yeah, because they're short matches and it's 1 versus 1. But those party multiplayer games and such, like Team Fortress 2, Fortnite, I don't play that stuff, really. It's not my thing. Honestly, a game needs to have a solid single-player mode, or else I'm not interested in... Oh, shit. Which is why games that require an internet connection, to me, are a red flag, because it means that because it usually means that they are mostly multiplayer games. Zombie parkour game? That sounds pretty funny, zombies doing parkour. That's a visual I never imagined. I mean, what's next? The zombie Tony Hawk game? Ah, okay. But imagine a zombie Tony Hawk game. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyway, I admit I'm not that huge into zombies. I'm more into, I guess, ghosts and maybe even vampires if it's Dracula. I see. Yeah, there's so many games nowadays that it's impossible for me to know all of them. So are you into supernatural stuff in general, or just in that game series in particular? Because I played Castlevania Symphony of the Night recently. I beat it not last Friday, the other Friday, so a couple of weeks ago. Great game. I had never played it before. Oh, the NES Castlevania games, I only played the first one on the Wii Virtual Console as a teenager, and it's hard as hell. I never managed to beat it. And Super Castlevania 4 is pretty good, but I need to go further in it. I haven't played any of the more modern Castlevania games. Nice. The Metal Blades are the best weapon ever in the Mega Man game. Well, that's... well, this is Mega Man 2. Just a ROM hack of it, where players roll instead of Mega Man. Oh, the Mega Man games I've beaten, okay. Okay, I beat the very first Mega Man game on the NES. Mega Man 1 I beat it on the Anniversary Collection for the GameCube. Don't ask me how I even beat that game, because that game is hard as shit. I beat it when I was like 17. And that was a long ass time ago, nearly 2 decades ago. Mega Man 2 I've beaten several times. In fact, I beat this game before I started this difficult playthrough. I beat it on normal. So Mega Man 3 I've also beaten several times when I was younger. But apparently that game was easier on the Anniversary Collection, I don't know, because as an adult I find it hard as hell. I beat Mega Man 5 several times as well. I've never beaten Mega Man 4 or 6. I've never been able to beat those two. As for the Super Nintendo Mega Man games, I have not beaten Mega Man 7, no. I beat Mega Man X1 several times. I have never beaten Mega Man X2 or 3 so far. And I haven't played any Mega Man games beyond that, so... Anyway, a lot of people say that Mega Man 3 is extremely hard. I mean, it is challenging, yes, but I want to say extremely hard since I've managed to beat several of the games. Like, okay, they're hard games, sure, but I find Battletoads, the NES Ninja Turtles game, Zelda 2 much harder. There was a first-person Mega Man game. Which one was that? Because there's like a million Mega Man games. I mean, Mega Man and Castlevania, they're each of those series have like a billion games, so it's hard to keep track anymore how many of those are there. Yeah, you're not alone on that one. The Adventure of Link is just brutal. I haven't beaten the first Zelda game either on the NES. The NES Zelda games are pretty rough. Now, A Link to the Past, Ocarina, yeah, I beat those, just like I beat Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker. Wind Waker is pretty damn easy. Oh, I didn't beat Link's Awakening, no. I also did not beat Spirit Tracks or Minish Cap because I lost interest in them. Oh, I beat A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. Yeah, not alone that one because, my older brother, he actually hand drew a map of that game with the locations when he was a kid, just so he remembered where each place was, where each dungeon was, and where each shop was, and to get items. He hand drew that map when he was a kid. I never saw it because he's significantly older than I am, but that's how it was back in the day. But yeah, Zelda 1 is a pure exploration game, and also a little too cryptic for modern standards. Anyway, in the first Zelda game, I can beat the game until the fourth dungeon or so, but then it becomes super hard for me. But I really should finally beat that game sometime. Which is your favorite Zelda game, by the way? Mine has to be A Link to the Past. I mean, I love Ocarina, but nowadays it's rather dated. Although I should do an Ocarina of Time randomizer run sometime. That would be fun. Yeah, that was my first Zelda as well. Because I have an older brother, so I grew up with the NES. Even though I was born in 1990. That was my first Zelda game. My second Zelda game was actually Ocarina of Time. A Link to the Past, I first played it some years after Ocarina. And Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask was my third Zelda game. But yeah, the best old school 2D Zelda game is A Link to the Past, no question about it. The Adventure of Link, you mean? Yeah, I did not have that game when I was a kid. I first played it when I was an adult. And no, I did not get very far on it. Link's Awakening is fine, yeah. Did you play the remake that came out for the Switch some years ago? I have it. But I also played it, the Game Boy Color version, Link's Awakening DX, in color. Pretty fun, even though the mechanics can be awful since the Game Boy only has 2 buttons, so you gotta be switching items constantly. Although I much prefer the music on the Game Boy than on the Switch remake, honestly. But yeah, Link's Awakening is almost as good as A Link to the Past, which is crazy because it was just a Game Boy game. Yeah, indeed. And I think it was also the Zelda game that introduced the trade quest, where you gotta trade items, several items to get a final good item, And also like there being Mario enemies in it, like the Chain Chomp, the Goombas, and also what was his name? Dr. Wright from Dr. Wright, yes, from SimCity, Super Nintendo SimCity. Yeah, I love that game. But yes, I agree with you. Although, oh man, have you played? What do you think of Breath of the Wild? I loved it. I played it at the height of the pandemic, and it was very good to cope with such hard times. I actually miss playing Breath of the Wild and discovering every secret in it. It was like playing Zelda 1. It was a similar experience to Zelda 1 with the pure exploration mechanics. Like you don't know anything about the map at first, and you're just exploring, and the game is huge. Although I haven't played much of Tears of the Kingdom because it's basically Breath of the Wild DLC. I know people complain that the dungeons were too simplistic, but I didn't mind that because the game is huge as it is. I mean, I must have sunk at least I must have sunk about 200 hours into Breath of the Wild, and that's not a lot because I know people who've sunk like 400 hours into it. It does not have the best dungeons, but it only has 4 of them. But consider how massive the game is with all the shrines and the huge map and all the side quests. I think it was the right way to go. Now imagine one day we'll have a Zelda game that's as big or even bigger than Breath of the Wild with 7, 8, or 9 dungeons that are big and complex. Imagine that. That will be the shit. I think Breath of the Wild really changed the formula for 3D Zelda, because the formula was getting a little stale. The same way that Ocarina of Time revolutionized the Zelda and gaming, Breath of the Wild also changed the formula for Zelda, 3D Zelda games. Have you played Super Mario Odyssey? I liked it, but honestly, I prefer the Galaxy games. I think a lot of people dislike Skyward Sword, which is why they felt it was getting stale. Although I haven't played Skyward Sword myself, I don't know what the people's issue really was. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The stream got a bit of a hiccup. The game was being static. It's fine now. I don't know what it was. It was a sudden hiccup. Sometimes it happens. It should be fine now. At least it's fine here now. I don't know if it's fine there. If you can, if the connection is stable there. All right, Woodman. Oh, thanks for dropping by, Matt Fox. And have a nice day, nice work. And then enjoy the weekend. Thanks again for dropping by and chatting. I appreciate it, buddy. So see you next time, hopefully. Alright, time stopper, so I don't have to face the other 2 dogs or wolves or whatever they are. No, I'm doing better than I expected to, since this is the difficult mode, not the normal one. But I'm doing better than I thought. Let's see once I get to Dr. Wily stages. Let's see if I can beat the game again. Take that, Bugs Bunny. Throwing fucking carrots at me. What an asshole. Now I gotta dodge the chickens, or ostriches, or whatever they are. Okay, final Robot Master before Wily. Alright, Woodman the Gorilla. I'm the real vanilla gorilla. Now that's Ryback. Oh wait, I can use the fire, yeah. Better heal. Yep, he tanked because otherwise I would have died, and I'm not willing to... I keep forgetting that with Hitman's weapon you can charge it. I wonder if this was the... I guess the Hitman weapon was basically the start of charging the Mega Buster. Or the prototype for it, I don't know. You can first charge your Mega Buster in Mega Man 4, I think, yeah. Oh, stream any shot you get. Oh, it's fine now. It lasted for a few seconds. Oh, fuck. Look at, I mean, Dr. Wily just raising his eyebrows. He's like, looks so naughty. Alright, let's do Dr. Wily's stages. Maybe the game in the hardest difficulty level. Let's see if I can do this. By the way, yesterday I uploaded to YouTube another view of my Castlevania Symphony of the Night playthrough. I think there's only a couple of them missing now left for me to upload. Then I'll start uploading the Shredder's Revenge VODs. Fun. Oh, I don't have item 3 anymore. Oh, but there's the weapon. Okay. Ammunition, I need ammunition. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can ignore that guy. Okay, item 1 time. Okay. Boomerang time to deal with the Dragon Ball Z dragon. I mean, looks like the Dragon Ball Z dragon. Somewhat, I guess. Alright. The first boss of the Wily stages is done for. He has been cleared, so... Eat tanks. Whoa. Wanna get destroyed by the drills coming out. Item 3. There you go. That's a funny glitch. Do you see that on the bottom screen? At the bottom of the screen, I mean. Sorry about that. Now these guys do a lot of damage, so I guess I'll have to use an E-Tech again. See? That's a lot of damage. Yep. E-Tank time. Fuck. Oh, good. No, I've been surprised you can do it well, considering I'm playing with the hard difficulty mode, so... Gotta be careful. Fuck. Okay. I have 2 E-Tanks. Hopefully I only have to use one of them. Didn't get hit so far, good. That's good. Yes. Sorry, there was a cat error here. Yeah. Okay, this stage can be a little freaky. Tricky. You gotta time your jumps carefully. And also keep on walking or that you just robotic fish will get to you. Yep. This stage kills a lot of first timers who come here. Who get this far in the game. Okay, Gutsman, Boomerang. This is the easiest boss in the Wily stages, in the Wily Castle stages, really. Gutsman is even easier here than he's in Mega Man 1, honestly. And he's the guy, the Robot Master, the stage. I mean, the Gutsman stage is the first stage that you should do in the. It's the stage you should start with in Mega Man 1. Okay, now this one. Okay, let me save state here because, again, if you cannot beat the boss here, you soft lock yourself basically and have to restart the game, and I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I definitely need. Yeah, once you get to the wily stages, you gotta know how to when to use the items you get and the Robot Master weapons. You gotta use them sparingly and wisely. But when you play these games so many times like I did, you already know what to do, so really. But at first time it can seem a little daunting, but hey, that's part of the fun of the challenge of the game, so. It's no different from an RPG game where you gotta use your status ailment healers and also your potions sparingly. So no one is dying there. Oh, I have 2 E-tanks, so should be fine, I guess. Okay, let's change to the metal blades. By the way, guys, I'm not excited at all for Football Manager 26. Just like I wasn't for 2025, but then Ports Interactive cancelled it. And it looks like they haven't learned anything from the mistakes they were gonna make with the 2025 one. Oh boy. Wait, what? What am I? Oh god, I got a brain fart here. Yeah, I should have jumped there. Jesus. Oh well, no panic. Yeah. Okay, not the worst place to die. So I had a brain fart there. Yep, it's one thing to film to well to record gameplay for YouTube where you do a lot of editing, but yeah, when you're streaming, there's no hiding your flaws and brain farts and mistakes you make during your gameplay. So it's a much more humbling experience, and everyone can see the embarrassing mistakes you make at times, which is kind of funny, I suppose. That's part of the charm of watching someone stream a video game. You know who's a fan of Mega Man games? You know, Asuka from WWE. She's awesome. She also likes the Iron Man, or at least follows them. She's awesome. I like Yoskai too a lot, and Kairi Sen. And Asuka, I believe she's like 40 plus years old at this point, so she definitely must have grown up playing the Mega Man games, or at least one of them on the NES. Most people only have one of the Mega Man games, really. I mean, there's 6 of them for the NES alone, so I only had Mega Man 2 as a little kid, so I only got the chance to play the rest of the NES Mega Man games, and even the Super Nintendo ones on as a teenager or an adult. I once spoke to a guy who also only had one Mega Man game for the NES when he was a kid, and he had Mega Man 4. And I can say I'm jealous of him. Not that Mega Man 4 is a bad game by any means, but yeah, Mega Man 2 and 3 are much better. So I was very lucky having the best Mega Man game ever. Growing up with the greatest Mega Man game in history. Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. So yes, I rewinded. Because I didn't mean to do that at all. I'm sorry, but if you fail this puzzle, you gotta restart the game all over again. And I'm not... I don't want to do that. Come on now. Okay. E-Tank. Oh. Lucky. Oh boy, that's my final E-Tank. Wish me luck. This ain't looking good, honestly. This is the hardest boss in the game, honestly. Yes. Yes, I did it. But seriously, this is the hardest fucking boss in the game. I can't believe I'm gonna beat the game on difficult a lot faster than I beat the game on normal. That's crazy. Oh, I have no attacks left. Isn't that wonderful? Fuck, I hate when he does that shit. Stopping on his tracks. Airman. Okay, leaf shield time. Man, Rose lipstick really stands out when she gets the lip chili equipped. Wait, which one I have? Oh, Woodman. Yeah, no bombs left, so... What? He disappeared? Okay. No. Oh shit, I gotta use the Buster. Fuck. Because he's one of the hardest robot masters, so... And dodging those leaves is a pain in the fucking ass. If only the... I mean, these attacks are as strong as the Razor Leaf in Pokemon, I'd say. Fuck! So close. Dodging the falling leaves is a pain in the fucking asshole. Yeah. Should I do a Buster only run sometime? Maybe. That would be cool. No, I'm not sure I'm ready for it. I gotta practice the game a few more times. Oh shit. Yeah. Gotta go Buster only. Getting an E-Tank would replenish all my weapons, so... It would actually be easier if I just got a game over on purpose. I mean, not gonna do it on purpose. I'm gonna try and beat him with the Buster only. Okay. Okay. Okay, weapons replenished at least now, so it's easy. It's gonna be easier this time around. Yep. Takes like 5 or 6 doubles to beat Hitman on the difficult level, while in normal level it takes like 3 of them. Yeah, sounds about right. Dodge the Tornado, Tornado of Souls from Megadeth. I love that song. Rust in Peace is the best Mega Man album ever, and one of the greatest metal albums of all time. Which goes without saying, but hey, just for the record. Peace Cells is good too. But even people who are not fond of Megadeth admit that it's... Oh shit. Even people who are not huge fans of Megadeth will admit that Rust in Peace is a great album. Someone even told me once, it's the only Megadeth album I can stomach. Fuck. Okay. Furnace. Yep, this is a hard difficulty mode, alright. I don't want to face Quickman yet. Let me destroy Flashman first. Hey, Metal Man. He doesn't die in one hit, he dies in two this time around. Okay. Okay, it should be fine now, I hope. Time stopper equipped. No, wait, oh shit, I wasted the bombs, so now to beat... That's the weapon I need to beat the next Wily boss, oh man. Maybe the boomerang also helps, I don't know. Let me try it. No. Yes, gonna get game over again. Yep. I cannot waste the bombs, no. Yeah, this is almost not impossible, but it's hard as shit. Jesus. Yes. Bubble Man. Yeah. Not a single hit. Nice. I won't be needing the metal blades really again. Woodman. Let's use the fire. Power. Firecracker. Buster. Oh, but wish me luck. Look at my health. Man, boss endurances are one of the worst ever things ever in video games. I mean, really. Fucking quick, man. Jumping all over the place. Fucking acrobat. There you go. Alright, only airmen left now. Yes. Okay. Oh shit, only have one of those left. And no rapid fire. Don't have it. Let's try it one more time. With no E-Tex, it's a lot fucking harder. Yeah, this is Crashman, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hollow Man now. Okay, Hitman time. I hate it when he does that shit. Higher. Fuck. Buster only this. Okay. I don't know why the tornadoes block the leaf shields, really. It's so weird. Okay, oh, I can see. No, wait, it makes sense, yeah, the tornadoes blow off the leaves. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is my last life. Okay. Wily boss it is, Wily shipped. Let's see if I can beat him this time around. No. You know what, I cannot beat Mega Man 2